man, aka Mr. Take It Easy. Before you end up like Beezy, make sure I follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Everything you need to know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. We got a case too disturbing to make it to Netflix. You know what I'm saying? We got a case too disturbing to make it to Netflix, man. You know what I mean? We just want peace, man. Sometimes we just want peace. Sometimes we just want comfort. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes peace and comfort. All a brother want, all a brother need. You know what I'm saying? But all my new subscribers, man, for all my new viewers, man, make sure y'all go follow, you know, all the true crime reactions. It is in the playlist section over yonder. You know what I'm saying? A lot of bangers, chat. You know what I mean? But I ain't really got too much to say, man. We finna get into the video, man.
It sounded like the beginning scene of like Criminal Minds or something, you know? Like,
hey, hold on. Is Criminal Minds good, bro? Can y'all tell me, like, is Criminal Minds good, bro? I'm on Prison Break right now, so I'm watching Prison Break. But I need somebody to tell me, bro. Is Criminal Minds good, bro? Is Criminal Minds and Law and Order? You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about, you know what I mean, like, trying out, you know, that series, you know what I mean? I got the, I told you, a little fire stick, man. So I need to know, man, is Criminal Minds good, man?
he's tied up and they're trying to get out.
Criminal Minds or Law and Order?
The screaming got really, really loud and really intense.
Alton, Illinois. A man can be seen on CCTV just after midnight coming out of a house, carrying a white laundry basket down a quiet street. He walks behind a smoke shop and disappears from view. At the time, no one knew what was inside the basket. It wouldn't be until the next day when a construction worker finds something disturbing.
I take him to the dumpster. So when I took him to the dumpster, there's a lot of clothes and shit in there, all strode all over, laundry basket, and there was a couple pair of shoes. Shoes was some slipper shoes too. Slipper shoes. Okay. They was red. They had blood on them. They all look like female shit. For real though. Male shit too.
Female and male clothes?
Yeah.
Okay.
The next day, around 1 p.m., this mother, Heidi Noel, arrives at her daughter Lisa Dodd's apartment. Lisa is 22 and currently 8 months pregnant.
Dang.
Heidi hasn't heard from her in
8
over
months?
15 hours since the night before. Something feels off. She lets herself in. 2 minutes later, other residents can be seen opening the door. Heidi steps back outside, visibly shaking. The neighbors' expressions say everything. And then Heidi makes a chilling 911 call.
911 was the address of...
Yeah. Hi. Listen.
What's going on
My
there?
girlfriend's daughter is killed. Yeah.
What's going on there?
What?
My girlfriend, I'm sorry, my daughter's, he chopped her head off.
He chopped her head off.
Police arrive shortly after and discover the lifeless body of
Holy
Lisa.
crap. Chopped
In
her
this
head off,
video,
chat.
We'll walk you through exactly what...
Bro, y'all see what I be saying? Did I not just say this yesterday, y'all? Like, y'all, did I not just say this, bro? Like, bro, how many times have I covered cases, bro, where this happened, bro? Bro, I told y'all, what I say again, y'all? It's always somebody closest to y'all. I want y'all to look at y'all girlfriend right now. I want y'all to side eye. Side eye your girlfriend right now. Do like this, do like this. Side eye your boyfriend right now. Look at him like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. Hey, man, bro, it is insane. I'm like, can I cover, like I said, I don't want to cover crime at all. I mean, you know, it is, I like looking at fools, but I'm just saying though, like, can I just see things where strangers is doing something strange? Why is it always, just yesterday, I did a freaking story about a husband killing the wife, shooting her dead in the back of the head. If y'all haven't watched that, I gotta go watch that, man. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. Bro was a pure lunatic. You know what I'm saying? But man, like, bro, this is freaking crazy, but you chopped your girlfriend's head off, man. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, man, I just want y'all to be very, very, man, please, man. If you in the house with that girl, man, right now, I'm not trying to destroy no marriages. I'm not trying to destroy no relationships, but I'm telling you, you better think twice. You know what I'm saying? She say something off the wall. You said, what? He say something off the wall. Man, you better take heed to what that mother ever just said. You said you gonna do what? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man. Hey, man. Hey. Because think about it, bro. This mother effer was just a stranger a few months ago. But you like him, but just because he handsome? Just saying, a lot of strangers, a lot of y'all be with strangers. You know what I'm saying? You better get to really know somebody, man. I'm telling y'all, man, because Hey, y'all never been in an argument before. You know what I'm saying? So how you know, how would you know how he would react? Everything peaches and cream right now, but it ain't never hit the fan. You feel me? It ain't never hit the fan. So what if something hit the fan? What if an argument happened? What if a disagreement happened? Now that his true self come out, what you gonna do? You gonna stay or you gonna run?
To Lisa Dodd the night she was murdered.
He cut off her freaking head, man. Y'all hear what I'm saying to y'all right now?
We advise viewer discretion.
He cut off her head, man. This crazy bastard done cut off that girl's head.
Now, let's dive into the chilling murder of Lisa Dodd.
You said it's too disturbing for me? I got a question. Xavier, bro, you've been watching me for a long time, Xavier. Why would you watch me and you already know what I do? I don't understand that junk, bro. Are you stupid, Xavier? Are you dumb?
Lisa was living in Alton, Madison County.
Somebody tell Xavier, is he slow?
A suburb of St. Louis, in which she was born.
What is wrong with him?
Though it has a far higher crime rate than that of Illinois as a whole, it's where she felt at home. And the residents of this quiet street feel the same. In this surveillance footage, they can be seen taking the trash out, going to work, and carrying out other errands.
That was you?
But all of that is about to change. Further up the road, there's construction.
Hold on, who was the brother? Who was the brother that was locked up to the chat then? Because he the one that did it. Hold on, this. So who was the brother?
That is about to change. Further up the road.
Could have swore I seen a brother that was locked up in the chair.
Trash from the construction
site, bits
of drywall are going in a large red dumpster parked on the street outside. And on the morning of June 9th, one man carrying old drywall out discovers something in the dumpster that shouldn't be there.
This is what the knife look like. Come down like that.
Okay.
That short, with teeth on that mother.
Teeth?
Like a paring knife?
Like with teeth on it, like you cut meat.
Like serrated?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that. That's what the knife looked like. Just
Was
like
the handle longer than the blade, or was the...
No, it was short, about like this. Yeah, like that. Yeah,
okay.
That
and when you picked up the knife, did you pick it up by the blade? Did you pick it up by the
that's some
handle?
cartel junk.
I mean, by the handle.
I got a cartel video coming for y'all next. Speaking of cartel.
Shit, blood on it. Yeah.
Was the blood on the
That's
handle?
gonna be a good one.
Was it colored in it?
Well,
Was
I
it
it was on the blade.
It was on the blade?
Yeah.
The contractor knows something isn't right about this scene, and he wants to get as far away from it as possible.
Holy crap.
This is the first sign that this June 9th isn't going to be as ordinary a summer day as the local residents first thought.
Got a message from her last night.
What time did you last hear from her?
It was like 9:05 or so. I had sent her a text, and she said they were talking. And then I tried again at 10, and she didn't answer. And then I tried this morning 2 times, and she didn't answer. And so then I came over here because she usually answers.
Okay. So last time you talked to her was last night when she sent your text message, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The officers are coming. They'll be there.
I know.
Okay.
It's over with. I mean, what can you do, bro, when a head cut off, bro?
Okay.
First responders are dispatched
I don't like
at
seeing that
12:59 p.m. and they arrive to find Heidi still sitting on the steps, crying.
I mean, what can you do, y'all? She decapitated, bro. I mean, bro.
Is anybody else here? You have a key to get in? Right here, right here.
This one. Do you have this key?
Oh, I'm sorry.
She gives them the code to enter the apartment building, and though they know what they're going to find, it never gets any easier.
Evan, watch the rear.
Lisa's apartment is on the 2nd floor. The door is unlocked. They discover her body in her bedroom. At least they think it's her body. Her head appears to be wrapped in a towel like a turban, but underneath the turban, her head is gone. It's been cut off.
She wasn't kidding. Can we go sit on these front porch steps though? Okay.
Holy crap.
I don't want to bother those people.
You know what? I'll tell them.
My car.
I'll tell them to go away, okay?
Jesus Christ.
Well, I just
Hey, y'all see why Jesus came and died for our sins? Y'all see this?
apartment 4 upstairs to the right.
Oh my God.
Here, let's.
Oh God, please, oh my goodness.
Yeah, and then we get what people gonna say. People gonna blame this on God all of a sudden. If God is such a loving God, then You know, why we let evil happen, man? Man, this ain't got nothing to do with God. Like I said, man, free will, man. See how demonic human beings is? Y'all see what I be saying? No, I mean, free will. Ain't nobody made you do this. This is free will. You doing this by your own. You doing this on your own choice, bro. You cut off this lady head, man. You know how evil you have to be to. Do you know how evil you have to be to freaking cut off somebody's head, bro? Decapitate this woman, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
Take some big deep breaths.
Humans, bro.
Okay?
Humans is evil,
and then
bro.
I touched her, and she was cold, and so then I wanted to.
Humans, bro. I don't put none past a human, bro. I don't care who. I don't care about none of that, bro.
Please find her head.
Humans,
no
bro.
one else is in the apartment.
Heck no.
There's no sign of a murder weapon, and there's no sign of Lisa's head either. Her killer must have disposed of it elsewhere. Not only has Lisa been murdered, but her body has been desecrated, and this peaceful neighborhood has been torn apart.
They let us know that somebody was found dead next door. To have to lose a child that way, and that baby is an extension of her mother and the rest of her family, so they lost a child as well. They lost two.
So how did we get here? What happened to lead this young woman who had her whole life ahead of her and was soon to be a mother to such a horrible end? To understand how this crime unfolded, we'll need to go back 24 hours. We find Lisa just living her life, looking forward to her future ahead. Here she is on her porch at just before 2 p.m. on June 8th, scrolling on her phone and looking out at the lawn. In 10 hours, she'll be dead. Lisa Dodd was born in Alton, Madison County on August 14, 1999. She was a bright and enthusiastic child with a particular love for animals. For her 10th birthday, instead of receiving presents, she opted to organize a fundraiser for Riverbend Humane Society, a local no-kill animal shelter in Jerseyville. She continued to have a caring attitude throughout her teenage years. She graduated from Jersey Community High School in 2017 and started to work at Dairy Queen, where customers remember her as a vibrant and friendly server. But she wasn't just in it because she enjoyed socializing with her customers. She was saving up to realize her ambitions of going into the medical field, like her mom before her. In June 2022, she was also 8 months pregnant. The baby was going to be a girl.
I had just sent out invitations the prior Saturday for the baby shower. We were just excited and kind of gathering the items you need to have a baby.
Lisa hadn't yet decided on a name for her baby. The family were just calling it Baby Bean, and they were looking forward to the birth and everything that would come afterwards.
She was just a loving soul, just a beautiful soul. And I just wish she would have known how loved she was. You know, that she wouldn't have ever been alone, that she could have gotten out of this relationship and had a full life.
Lisa was in an on-again, off-again relationship with a man named DeAndre Holloway, another Illinois native. DeAndre is the same age as Lisa.
Brother did this?
How they met, but they've been seeing each other for a while, nearly 2 years. DeAndre also has some issues.
That's great.
He uses substances, and he's had a difficult home life, according to his half-sister, PJ.
How long has he not lived there?
He moved out when he was about 18.
And how old is he now?
21.
Okay, where did he go when he moved out?
I'm not sure.
Okay. What do you know about DeAndre's life currently? Like,
hey, where's DeAndre right now?
Relationship status and things like that.
That's all that. Where he at right now?
He lives pretty much with everybody. Like, well, he lives with his girlfriend, but like whenever they get into it, like he hops in different people's homes.
He's also
yeah. First of all, you ain't coming to my home. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not that gracious and merciful. You know what I mean? You're not coming to my home. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. If you're not my kid, you know what I mean? If you're not my children, you're not coming to my home. You feel me? It's just point blank period. You know, just keeping it real. Even when it comes to me getting a woman, I will not live with another woman until we get married. You know what I'm saying? That's point blank period. Never, ever. If you living with your girl right now, you stupid. If you living with your man right now, man, you dumb. If you're not married and you living with each other, you are the most stupidest people known to mankind. The freak am I moving in with you for? I don't know if this gonna last. Freak out, like I don't even want to tell people where I live, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real with you, bro. I don't even want to tell you where I live. You feel me? That's just very sacred. What if I break up with you and then guess what? You one of them girls, you know what I'm saying, that I'm not telling you, I'm messed up in the head. What if you one of them girls, you know what I'm saying, that okay, I break up with you and you feeling some type of way. Now you trying to, you know what I'm saying, come to my crib and all that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even want you to know I'm like, when I come to my girlfriend, like, cuz we gotta go to your spot, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Like before you like know where I live, bro, I gotta just know you, bro. I gotta know you, bro. Everybody not just coming over my crib, but y'all be just letting everybody come over y'all crib, bro. I don't know how y'all do that junk. You just let everybody come to your crib? Everybody? Man, I can count on my one hand how many people know where I live. Right now. Right the freak now. I can count on my one hand how many people know I live. Everybody ain't coming over my crib, bro. Don't let everybody come over here, bro. I'm saying, freak wrong with you, gang. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, bro. Girlfriend, you ain't moving in with me, bro, until we married. Simple as that. You ain't moving in with me, and I dang sure would never move with a girl. You know what I'm saying? A man to move in with a woman knowing how emotional they is, get in one argument, get the freak out my crib. Tell y'all. Get in one little argument, buy some clothes, buy some dishes. This is my house. All right, shawty. Nah, this is my house. Get out of my crib. Get in one little argument, you out the street.
Taking Lisa with him on
That's the dumbest thing you could do is move in with a woman, bro.
This shiftless lifestyle in the past.
They so emotional. It don't make no dang sense.
Boss at Dairy Queen.
Just never let nobody have that much control over you, bro. Know what I mean? Because whether you want to admit it or not, you move in with your woman, she has control over you. She has say so. You got to be walking on thin nails. You got to put up with stuff you don't even want to put up with because you know why you in her house. Nah, I ain't finna deal with that junk. We got to be messed up. I ain't finna deal with a dang thing. You know what I mean? When she say something, you got to shut up. Shut up if I put you out my house. You know what I'm saying? Don't eat all the mayonnaise, man. I'm going to put you out my house. Everything you do, I'm going to put you out my house. Clean them clothes before I put you out my house. You think I'm trying to deal with that junk? You got to be effed up, boy. I'll never move in with a female, but y'all boys different moving in with female, but
we're homeless, living in a tent by Lake.
Bro, say you got to choose the right one, man. Shut your stupid self up. Ain't no such thing as a right one when it comes to moving with them. They all emotional. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no such thing as a right one. You got to choose the right one, but shut your dumb self up. Go move in with a female. See how long it lasts. You know what I mean? My boy's a rookie out here. Y'all hear him, bro, say you got to choose the right one. Man, you hear this little goofy? You know what I'm saying? Trying to get this man some wisdom, man. Bro, what you mean the right? Ain't no such thing as a right one when it comes to moving in with a woman. They all emotional. They all off emotion. They driven off emotion. Make that female mad, and I bet she put you out on the street. Tell me you got to go find the right one. Built like a sack of lawn.
I think she was making up a story, and then she finally did tell me that she had some problems with her boyfriend, was hitting her, and they were actually homeless and were living out at the campground at the lake.
At the start of 2022, they'd moved into the apartment building in Alton, but things weren't going well between the couple.
She had a lot of personal problems with a boyfriend, a lot of calling off. She had a lot of black eyes when she would come in.
See what I'm saying? Look how many warnings.
She would make excuses that her dog had jumped up and hit her.
But look how many warnings God give. Y'all remember when I said in my video before? Look how many warnings God give her, bro. I mean, it's like, dang, I don't want to sound harsh, y'all, when I say this, but I mean, this happened, you know what I mean, because she would not take the warnings. I don't want to sound harsh. If you think I sound harsh, then F you then. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just being real. This happened because she would not jump on the warnings. She getting the head knocked off, you know what I'm saying? And just continue to accept it. If a man would hit you, a man would kill you. Man give you black eyes and what you doing? You still staying with him? I'm like, come on, Shawty. How many warnings God got to give you, bro? Dang, bro.
It caused her black eyes. She was constantly running late.
I'm
like for personal reasons.
Come on, bro.
Always something coming up.
God would never give you.
He would bruising on her arm.
He would never lead you astray, bro. I'm telling you.
You know, like maybe grabbing.
Okay.
That kind of thing.
Lisa's boss once even witnessed one of these altercations.
What specifically did you see when the day you actually witnessed her being battered? What did you see?
A punch in the face.
You saw Mr. Holloway punched her?
Face,
okay.
yeah.
So were they in the car when that happened, or were they outside the car?
No, they were in the car, and we have cameras on the back of the building. We actually tried to roll the cameras back, but they're not very good definition, so we weren't able to actually see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And was he in the driver's seat?
Yes, he was.
Okay. And did she return to work after that happened?
She did.
And did you see any? Did she have any visible injuries on that occasion?
Her face was red.
Okay. And did she say anything, or was she confronted about that?
I asked her about it, and she said they had gotten in an argument. Eventually, after the excuses about the dog and things like that stopped, she was honest about it and just said that they were always arguing and fighting, and then they would make up and it would happen again.
Okay. Did she, like, specifically that day when she was struck? Was there any conversation, like, after the fact when she comes back into work about, the police or...
I wanted to call the police, and she did not want to do that.
Okay.
On one occasion, in July 2021, Lisa landed in the hospital after DeAndre apparently broke her nose and gave her 2 black eyes. They'd also been seen arguing on the street in the past. And following one such argument, a witness saw DeAndre punching himself in the face as if to punish himself. It got bad to the extent that in September 2021, she texted her boss.
My boyfriend beat me again, and I had to go to my mom's. They're wanting me to stay in a safe place because he's threatened before to harm us. Is there any way I could get my shift for tomorrow covered until things settle down a little? I can work the rest of the week. We're just trying to make place to stay safe.
This didn't last, however. Lisa and DeAndre were back together soon enough. In May, DeAndre introduced Lisa to his half-sister, PJ. According to her, DeAndre was the father of Lisa's baby.
So you can tell she's pregnant?
Yes.
And I know this is a dumb question. Did he say that it was his?
Yes. They both did, yeah.
And whenever they fight, what does he do? Like, where does he go?
He just takes off, and nobody knows where he goes.
Do you know they fight a lot before? Or?
Yeah.
And how do you know that?
He told me.
He'd been texting a friend about his poor mental state. On June 5th, just after midnight, he wrote, "I feel like it's all the emotions I've ever put to the side just coming out now at once for real. My cup filled up and now it's got to spill over. I don't know how to healthily let out emotions without snapping or crying because I'm too pissed to talk." He also wrote, "I've always had to be the man even when I was a kid and was always put in grown man situations with so much pressure on me, and even to this day still. He sounds like a man close to his breaking point." And on Tuesday, June 7th, DeAndre went missing. PJ added Lisa on social media as the family tried to search for him.
I'm currently friends with her now because we were looking for him yesterday because he just went missing.
Okay.
So I found her on Facebook and tried to get some information to see if she knew.
How does it start?
The first person she called was my grandma.
Oh, so he on the run right now.
And she asked my grandma if he was at her house, and she said no. And the girlfriend said that he didn't come home Tuesday night into Wednesday, and she was looking for him and stuff, and she thought that he may have went to my grandma's house. So my grandma called me and asked if he was up there or if I heard from him.
Lisa came home from work on Tuesday to find that DeAndre wasn't there. He hadn't said anything about when or if he'd be home. Lisa, pregnant nearly to full term and with a lot on her plate, was understandably stressed out. She texted her mom about it at around 9 p.m. on June 7th.
I mean, it's like, should you not be healthy? Like, should you like be happy about this? You know what I'm saying? About bro give you black eyes, and why are you looking for this man when this man is abusing you? I'm not getting it, man. I'm not understanding. Like, should you be happy that bro going missing? You know what I'm saying? Bro going missing, so you don't have to put no black eyes on you. You know what I mean? But you looking for this. Lisa, man. I just don't understand, man. I just don't get it. I just don't get some of y'all, bro. I'm gonna just keep it. I just don't get it. Y'all want to die, man? Do some of y'all want to die? You know what I mean? Like I don't know, man. Do some of y'all just want to die? I just be feeling like I feel like some of y'all just want to die, bro. all this freaking warning. You know what I mean? All these warnings and all this.
You think he'd just leave like this?
Hey, man.
Fretting that he'd
Time him
taken
out.
some clothes with him.
Time him out.
He deliberately left.
Time
never
out.
to return.
I need somebody to time him out right now. I need somebody to time him out right now.
Heidi tried to comfort
Time out, Flash,
looking
right
for
now.
a silver lining in the situation.
Mods, do your dang job and time him out right now.
About her daughter's relationship for some time now.
Like, shut your dang mouth.
Seemed like maybe a blessing in disguise. If this is how it's meant to happen, at least it was nonviolent, she wrote. And you've been set free. Lisa replied.
I'm not seeing it that way yet.
Heidi asked, did he talk about anything going on he wanted to go to? But Lisa had no answers. She just replied,
No, we just had a weird day.
And said that she'd reacted badly to him that day. Her mom dug for more information, and Lisa said,
I broke a razor down and cut my leg because I told him I was just gonna kill myself.
Why were you going to kill yourself? Her mom asked. This calm response possibly indicating it wasn't the first time she'd heard something like this from her daughter. Lisa told her,
because I just can't get it right.
If DeAndre had been spiraling, then clearly so had Lisa. The relationship was a powder keg waiting to explode. But in the end, Heidi convinced her that stressing out wouldn't help her or her baby. Eventually, Lisa went to bed, but not before taking her car out on a half-hour nighttime drive at 1:39 a.m., too anxious to sleep. The next morning, at 7:06 a.m., she texted her mom. Still no. DeAndre still hadn't come home. She went through her morning routine, washing her work clothes for her shift later as if it was a normal day.
No, yet.
But she felt like something was seriously wrong. She wrote,
She don't even know that. You know where he at? He out getting things to kill you. That's where he at. He out buying supplies, buying things. Just to murder you. She don't even know she being plotted on right now. She don't even know she being plotted on. He's out collecting things, thinking about how to, you know what I'm saying, cover up this murder, cover up this heinous crime that he's finna commit. It came to my mind. That's what a freaky is. He ain't missing. He just gotta realize what he's, he understand, okay, I'm finna murder this one. I'm finna decapitate this one. So I need some tools and I need a plan. You know what I mean? How I'm gonna do it and how I'm gonna get away from it. How I'm gonna get away with it. You know what I mean?
Still feel like he'll show up, but I can't tell.
This is when she started reaching out to DeAndre's family, including his half-sister, PJ. Heidi suggested you could call APD and ask if he was arrested, or ask Joe if there was anything weird on the cameras.
Yeah, keep too solid,
Joe
man.
Was Lisa's landlord.
And maybe you just need to look at yourself in the mirror, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, he is a murderer. For sure that. You know what I mean? But bro ain't never gave me no gay vibe. You know what I'm saying? So, maybe KT Solid, you need to look yourself in the mirror, man. Very long. Very, very long. You murderer for sure.
She did as her mom suggested and texted him.
Nah, they ain't never came across my mind, man.
He didn't come home last night, and he left his phone. I was wondering if you could watch the cameras and tell me if you see him leave and what he was wearing. His family and I are really worried.
The CCTV showed that DeAndre had gone out with his Uncle Marty, his dad's brother, on Tuesday evening.
The girlfriend called the landlord to their apartment because they have.
Bro, she trying so hard for a dude that's giving her black eyes, bro.
She
I don't understand that jump.
Landlord, if he can.
She don't love herself at all.
Stuff to see if he saw DeAndre, which he did. It was like around 6:24 when he left.
Hey, y'all, she's dead. I know that, right?
He was with his.
Let's not be disrespectful in the chat. I would not allow it.
That lives in St. Louis.
Is everybody?
I would not allow it.
At that point, or like?
Not really, because the girlfriend said that his uncle was supposed to bring him back that night, and he's supposed to call.
I've been good, man.
Before 10, and then it was after 10.
I've been good.
But he didn't come back that night. PJ went to bed early on the evening of June 8th without hearing anything else. Lisa, meanwhile, received a message out of the blue at about 8 p.m. from DeAndre's uncle, saying he was bringing DeAndre back and that everything was fine. With his uncle, that's who called anyway. Her mom replied, "Where does his uncle live?" And that's still across the bridge, Lisa said, and yeah, I agree. Heidi wasn't happy about the way her heavily pregnant daughter was being treated. She didn't trust DeAndre at all. She told Lisa, "And of course it's your fault. That, and you better be careful so he doesn't give you something that Bean will catch." Ignoring this advice, Lisa went to pick DeAndre up. They could be seen here on CCTV arriving back at their apartment at 9:11 p.m. While in the car, Lisa texted her mom, "I'm trying to figure it out." This was the last text she'd ever send, and this CCTV image is the last time she'd ever be pictured. At 10:49 p.m., Heidi texted, "You okay?" and received no reply. By then, Lisa was already dead. Over the next few hours of CCTV, various neighbors come and go. Neither Lisa nor DeAndre are seen again. Until 11:57 p.m., when DeAndre comes out. He's carrying a white laundry basket. He comes to stand next to Lisa's car without getting inside, suggesting he's forgotten the keys. He's changed his clothes, and he's now wearing dark shoes and a face covering. He goes back inside and comes out again a few minutes later, again carrying the laundry basket. He walks out of frame and towards a nearby smoke shop, around the back of which is a dumpster. CCTV from a local business displays the rest. At 1 minute past midnight, we can see the white laundry basket being thrown into the dumpster, alongside some clothes. This laundry basket, as the police will later discover, contains Lisa's head. 2 hours later, her car is missing from the parking lot. DeAndre has gone to his mother's house.
And then my sister said around 2:30 in the morning that he's like banging on the door and stuff, and he's like pacing and like acting nervous.
Where?
At my house.
This morning?
Yeah, this morning at 2:30.
PJ finds him in the bathroom at around 10 a.m. the next morning, June 9th. 3 hours before Lisa's mom will discover her daughter's body.
I seen my grandma standing in the doorway to the bathroom, and I looked and I'm like, oh, there's Dee. And then he was cutting his hair off and stuff, and I asked him why he was cutting his hair off, and he just said a fresh start.
Okay. And what's his demeanor like?
He was like nervous, like you can tell he was like really nervous.
Just your personal opinion, why do you think he's cutting his hair off?
Got in trouble.
DeAndre hasn't cut his hair in 2 years, and he's proud of his dreadlocks. Why would he be cutting his hair off today of all days? He asks his mom if he can take a shower and have some clothes. She gives him a change of clothes, including a pair of gray sweatpants.
Clothes that he had on, he took them outside for some reason, and he set it by the sidewalk, and then he comes back in, and then he was...
Did you see him take those clothes off?
Yes.
So is that why because he said he didn't have a shirt to wear. So when do you see him take the clothes off?
He had a hoodie on and some pants, and then he took his shirt off, or his hoodie off when he was cutting his hair, I guess, because it was already off.
Mm-hmm.
And then he still had the pants on and stuff, and the hoodie was on the bathroom floor.
And then that's when he gets out and asks your mom for clothes?
Yeah.
And then he didn't have a shirt on, obviously?
Because he didn't want to put the same clothes back on.
Okay, what were those clothes?
I know it was a bucket hat. I think it was like blue.
You didn't see him hat. He had a hat on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
He had like a bucket hat on. I think it was like blue or something.
Anything about the hoodie that you recognize?
No.
With the shirt he had on?
No.
So when he gets to the shower, those clothes are all in the bathroom?
Yeah.
And then that's when he gets the gray pants from your mom, and does he ask you for a shirt?
No, I just gave him one.
Yeah. So then what does he do with the clothes?
After we got off the shower, he took them outside, put them by the sidewalk where our trash can was. And then he comes back in the house, chats for a little bit and stuff. And then my grandma was cooking breakfast, and she asked him if he wanted a plate. And he said, yeah. And then that's when he went back outside. And then I guess the clothes that he had on the sidewalk, he put them in the trash, which they're in there now.
PJ was asleep when DeAndre came home that night at around 2:30 a.m., but her sister was awake.
She said that when he was banging on the door and stuff, it scared her, and she was asleep in the living room watching Netflix. Well, not asleep, but she was awake.
You 4 girls there then? Sister, mom, grandma, all there overnight?
It was me, my mom, sister, grandma, yes.
Yeah.
She said that she hears like really loud banging and stuff, and then she looks out, and she said she seen D, and then when she opened the door, she looked in the parkway, in the parking lot thing, in our driveway, and then she said that she seen a black car, and his girlfriend drives a black car.
It seems strange to DeAndre's family that he showed up driving his girlfriend's car without his girlfriend. And the suspicious signs don't end there. His grandmother notices he's got other items of Lisa's property.
He had I don't even know what his girlfriend's name is. But anyhow, he had gave me her.
Something about grandmas, man. There's something about the grandmas that hold a special place in my heart. Did you miss me? You know what I mean? But nah, though, man. Like I said, man, I'd do anything, bro. You know what I'm saying? To taste my grandma's pancakes again, bro. Ha! Y'all, my grandma was a chef. You know what I'm saying? My grandma passed away a couple of years back. And I mean, y'all, she had the best pancakes I've ever tasted in my dang life. You know what I'm saying? I would do anything to taste dang pancakes again, man. You know what I mean? Same thing for my grandma, man. My other grandma on my dad's side, bro, used to throw down. You know what I mean? I miss the times, bro, where all my cousins, bro, used to just come over grandma's crib, bro. And she used to have a freaking, you know what I mean, freaking big, I'm talking about just breakfast everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about some good times. But y'all remember, bro, you feel me? Grandma's house was the spot. You know what I'm saying? For all the cousins and everybody just come around, you know what I'm saying? We had a little circle table, you know what I'm saying? And that was some good times right there. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, you feel me? All my cousins just had a house, you know what I'm saying? Shoot. It's just had everything on that table, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was some good times over at grandma's crib, man, for Sholioli.
ID in the
good dang times, man.
And I say, well, why you got her debit card?
Yeah.
And license, you know.
You just sleep on the dang floor.
She thinks she got her license. And
watching that little raggedy old TV she had.
He gave me 2 keys.
Oh my God.
And I say, well, where you get these keys from? And he said he found them on the ground. But he didn't say where he found them on the ground. And I said, well, give it here. I say, then I can get in touch with her.
Okay.
And
you want to put that stuff in there?
I'm getting it back now?
This here?
Yeah.
Is that yours?
No, but I'm gonna try to get it to her.
Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll take care of it.
You sure now?
Yeah.
The keys too?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Did he tell you what those keys were for?
He just told me he found them.
What did he say to you when you asked him why you had that stuff? He didn't get an answer?
Just look like he's in a daze or something.
DeAndre doesn't have an answer as to why he'd have Lisa's possessions. And at around midday, he leaves the house without any real word about where he's going.
He said, I'm going to cut some grass. And so she asked him, where was he going to cut grass? And he just said he's going to cut grass.
Okay. And he left on foot?
He left on foot.
It seems like DeAndre has been trying to cover his tracks. He's made himself less recognizable, changing his clothes and throwing them in the garbage. He's been carrying many of Lisa's personal belongings, which he's handed off to his grandmother to get rid of. And he's left Lisa's car parked on the street with a handwritten "for sale" sign in its window. Now he's taken off on foot. His behavior is making the truth of what happened that fateful night clearer and clearer. A truth that Lisa's mom, it seems, has known all along. She said as much on her call to 911.
My daughter's boyfriend killed her. He chopped her head off.
Heidi didn't need to catch DeAndre in the act to know what he'd done.
Are you outside the apartment right now?
Yes.
What kind of a weapon does he have?
He's not here. He took her car.
Okay, the officers are coming. So you haven't heard from her boyfriend or talked to him at all?
No, I haven't.
It seems she spoke too soon when she told her daughter to be grateful things had ended safely without violence.
Even being mom, like, if you knew where he's at, would you tell me?
I would. Like, if I knew what was going on, I would tell you, but from last night of him doing the disappearing act to what's going on now, I have no clue, like, what transpired.
Are you afraid of him?
Yeah, I got an order of protection on him before.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what prompted you to get that?
He was staying with me for a couple days, and he was becoming frightening, like he was going to do something. So I was like, you gotta go. And so when he left, he called my daughter back and was like, I love you guys, but I'm coming back to kill you.
So what actually happened?
I'm telling you, bro, I don't care if you my son, I don't care what you is. I'll put my son down immediately. You know what I mean? Show, like, please try to kill me. I'll put my son down immediately and won't feel bad about it, bro. Because family to me is loyalty. I've always been loyal, bro. It's one thing about me, bro. That's always the trait I've had was loyalty. That's why I took betrayal so hard. You know what I'm saying? I've never been the type of guy to have ill intentions, bro. I'm just not that type to do people wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a guy with good intentions, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been big on loyalty. I don't care about that brother title. I don't care about that dad title. I don't care about that title. That's just a title, bro. Family is loyalty, not blood. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro, I don't give a dang if you my family. I don't care what you is. Act funny with me, gang. I'll put you in that ground. I promise you. And I would not feel bad about it. I'm not one of them people that be like, but it's my brother. Oh, this my sister. Act crazy you want to, gang. You know what I'm saying? Anybody get it. That's how I'm ABG. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, personally. You know what I'm saying? I'm ABG. I don't give a dang if we the closest cousin. I don't give a dang what it is. You try to betray me, gang, I'll put you in that ground immediately. I ain't just talking like yeah, I got pipe. I got pole on me. You know, a lot of people talk about what they gonna do and you ain't got no pole on. Y'all ever had somebody like that? You ever met somebody like that, bro? Talking about, bro, hey, man, if he wasn't do this, he wasn't do that, bye. What you gonna do, man? You own a baseball bat. Talking about what you gonna do. You ain't packing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all love talking about what you gonna do, but you ain't got nothing. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Talking about what he gonna do. Ain't got nothing in that crib right now. Talking about what he gonna do. What you gonna do? Swing a bat at me? Man, put that bat down, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta do to you right there. All I gotta do right there. Man, hey, but you better back the freak up, man. Put that bat down, man. You know what I'm saying? Put it down.
Inside the apartment that night, between the couple walking
oh my God.
11 p.m. and DeAndre coming back out.
Tell y'all, man, y'all better watch y'all family members, man.
Their downstairs neighbors have been witnesses to a lot of the violence in their relationship.
For the past few days, they've been arguing, and that's nothing new. They fight.
So you got a buddy like that, you need to be real with your buddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about what he gonna do. Need to be real with him. Be real with your buddy, man. You ain't gonna do a dang thing. You know what I'm saying? With what? What you gonna do with what? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. With what?
All the time, and it would be loud fighting, and we actually had to call the cops on them before.
Get a weapon, chat. Everybody get a weapon, man.
I don't know who it was, but somebody picked something up and slammed it against the wall. We assumed it was one of them throwing each other.
And on the night of June 8th, they heard it all.
Oh, heck yeah. About them apartments, boy. You hear everything. Boy. I used to live in apartments, boy. You know what I'm saying? Them apartments, boy, you hear everything. I don't know why people that live in apartments don't think. You think people ain't hearing what you going through? You think people ain't listening? People be on the wall just like this. You know what I'm saying? People just like that. People hear everything. Everything. You screaming. It ain't like a house. See, a house, you know what I'm saying? A house, you know what I'm saying? A house, like a scream, man. What the freak, man? You know, we can have an argument here and ain't nobody gonna hear it. Have an argument in that apartment you want to. I promise you, you're looking just like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, hey, what's something going down next door, twin? You know what I'm saying? Hearing all the conversation. When you're in the apartment, but you gotta speak like this, man.
Last night, it was different. It was like, we got home from picking me up from work. I got home.
So how old you gotta be to be a pipe?
9:30.
Don't worry about it, Coolio.
And
you don't need no pipe.
Which is unusual. They don't.
Sit your little butt down, Coolio.
They don't usually leave their front door.
I can tell you young, because you asked me how old you gotta be to be a pipe. Sit your little butt down somewhere.
Muffled yelling, like not screaming, but
asking about a pipe.
In a way, kind of like in pain.
Build some Lego.
Like snipped your finger with a scissor and you had to put some over your mouth so you wouldn't scream too loud. That's what it sounded like.
She said it sounded like muffled screaming?
Kind of, but it wasn't too loud.
Okay.
And then later on, we heard like the apartment shakes a little bit whenever you move too much. And it started shaking. And we're like, okay, they must be.
It started shaking?
We were going to wait to see if it got better. Or like if it didn't, because we were just gonna go sit outside.
Bro said the apartment started shaking.
And so
freak going on that carpet.
That was happening. The apartment was shaking. We were fighting about something.
That?
And then all of a sudden,
Whatever was shaking?
Really, really loud and really intense. And that was, I would say, probably about 9:45, 9:50. And then the apartment had like 5 or 6 loud like thuds, and they got louder and louder each time.
Okay.
And they shook the apartment as well. And that sounded more like it was coming from.
So, like, what did it sound like, experienced in life, to your best ability, that would have created or possibly created the sound that you heard?
Probably. I really don't know other than like chopping wood.
Okay.
Because that's what it felt like. He had enough. I didn't even say
chopping wood. Like, don't even know that he chopped the head off.
Like there was enough time to do. Was like.
Dang.
It was very constant beats too.
Okay.
So that's what made me think it sounded like that.
So do you think it sounded like an instrument hitting something, or do you think or what? Something is making you kind of envision that through sound. You know what I mean? Like we hear something and our brain is gonna take that information in, right? What we're hearing, smelling, feeling, and we're gonna kind of like paint this mental picture, right?
Right.
So, what about that sound makes you think chopping wood?
It was more of how steady it was.
Okay.
Because when you chop wood, you gotta lift it up, you gotta hold it, and then you gotta put all your weight into it, and all your muscle.
Yeah.
And when you do it, you go.
And you kind of got a rhythm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it had like 4 or 5, 6 of those beats, and then it just stopped. The screaming stopped, the sound stopped, the shaking stopped, everything stopped.
That chopping sound, something the neighbors couldn't bring themselves to consider, was the sound of Lisa's head being cut off.
At that point, we heard somebody walk outside, but we weren't able to see because we just glanced down the window, and from the window that the awning is right there, so we can't see down on the patio deck area, and so we couldn't see who it was, but they were out there for about 2 minutes, and then they came back in, and they came upstairs.
We got a CDL. Congratulations,
man. I was here to see who it was.
And then what?
That boy finna be on the road.
So my best friend came over.
Driving a big old truck.
Because I was like, hey, something's going on. I'm not feeling so right about this. And she was like, I'll come stay outside with you. So we were standing out waiting for one of them to come downstairs, because usually after they fight, one of them comes downstairs.
Okay.
Neither one of them did, but the lights upstairs in their apartment kept turning on and off.
Okay.
So we knew somebody was up there. We assumed it was Lacey.
Okay.
But we didn't see either one of them.
The neighbor texted their landlord. She wrote, "Hey, I don't really know what to do. We got home, and as soon as we walked in, we started feeling thumps, and then someone started screaming for like 5 minutes straight. It stopped for a minute, then the thumping started back up. The neighbor's door upstairs was also cracked open." The landlord tried to get in touch with Lisa, but heard nothing in response. The neighbor said, "If we hear it back up again, we'll call the cops." But they didn't hear it start back up again, because it was already too late. With all of this evidence mounting up, at around 9
Where is bro right now?
June 9th, the police executed.
Tell me, you know what I'm saying? Tell me why bro not caught right the freak now, bro. You know what I'm saying? We doing all this, man, but I've yet to see DeAndre, whatever his name is, in person. You know what I'm saying? Why the freak have I not seen DeAndre in person yet? That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? I've seen everybody. I've seen the mother. I've seen everybody, the neighbors. I've seen everybody in person, but I have yet to see DeAndre. Where the freak is he at, man?
Warrant on DeAndre's mother's house. In the trash can outside it, in line with PJ's statement, they find the discarded clothing he was wearing in the CCTV footage, as well as his cut-off dreadlocks wrapped in toilet paper. There's no sign of DeAndre himself. But at 1:45 a.m.,
right
the early hours of June 10th, the investigators received a phone call from the Gillespie, Illinois Police Department. That afternoon, they took a John Doe into custody, whom they later recognized.
Sit your butt down somewhat, boy.
DeAndre Holloway.
Let's sit your butt down somewhere.
The department had been gearing up for a manhunt, but there's no need. DeAndre was arrested in possession of cannabis that afternoon in Gillespie.
Sit your butt down somewhere, man. I don't care about all that mental issues you got going on, broski. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I'm not going to judge you for nothing. But justice is somebody. I serve a just God, and I'm a just man, bro. Justice needs to be served for this one. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, justice needs to be served. So sit your butt down somewhere. Stop acting like somebody made your life hard. What you gonna do, blame your childhood? Man, get the freak out of here. How long you gonna keep on blaming your dang childhood? My mama did this, man. My daddy did this, man. It was hard out here for a player. You know what I'm saying? It was hard out here for me, man. So, man, what happened in my childhood, man, made me do the things that I did. Now, man, grow the freak up, man. You know what I'm saying? Went through some trials and tribulations. Now he gonna keep on using that same excuse. You know how many people had a hard life and turned out to be good people? It's a lot of people, bro, that had hard childhoods that turned out to be a good people. You just a super thug. You know what I'm saying? You just a thug. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Just keeping it real with you, bro. You feel me? Y'all be just trying to find anything, bro, to blame because you don't want to take accountability for your life, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, bro, you had a choice to have a good life. Nobody, I'm telling you, I refuse to believe that God put somebody here on this earth with no way out. You know, like you just have no way out, bro. Like God just put you here with no way out. Man, get the freak out of my face. Everybody have a way out. And I know everybody that's watching this video, you got a way out. So if your life is bad, I can promise you, whatever your name is, I don't know you from a can of paint, but if your life is bad, I promise you, you chose that life. Things ain't just happen to you just because. Nothing ain't just happening to you just because, bro. You chose that life you living. That life you live, you chose every decision, every decision you make. From the time you step outside that bed, you make decisions. You decide to get out that bed, you decide to brush your teeth. Every single phase of your life is made by your decisions. You know what I'm saying? Either you're going to go the good route or you're going to go the bad route. A lot of y'all choose to go the bad route, and then guess what? You want to pray to God. You want to blame God. Then, God, why my life so hard? God, I'm just like, God, why my life so hard? God looking at you, it's your fault. You know what I'm saying? What the freak is you talking to me for? Sometimes, a lot of y'all don't want to hear it. Sometimes Satan ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Always trying to blame Satan for your mistakes. Sometimes it's just you, bro. Satan, yeah, that bastard is evil. Satan, he the king of lies. Yeah, he a cold-blooded mother effer. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's you, bro. I'm telling you, man, you better start looking your dang self in the mirror, and guess what? He gonna be looking here like he the victim. You know what I mean? He gonna be looking here like he the victim. Yeah, you the victim now. Nobody made you chop off that lady head. You chopped off that lady head. You know what I mean? Nobody made you do none of this. You did this, man. Once y'all start understanding, man, that life is made by your choices, life gonna get easier, brother. See, for me, I wanted to go the good route, so guess what Jay did? Jay went the good route. My life been easy. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is listen. All you got to do is make good choice. Life ain't hard like people make it seem, bro. You going to go through some trials. You going to go through some tribulations. You going to go through some things. That's going to happen. Even Jesus went through some things, bro. Come on, bro. He was in the wilderness, you know what I'm saying? Friends have left him. He been betrayed, everything. Things happen to a perfect man. But you going to go through some trials and tribulations, bro. Because if you don't go through trials and tribulations, you're never going to become the person that God intended you to be. You're going to go through trials and tribulations, bro. Stop crying. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? But hey, at the end of the day, I promise you, at the end, it's gonna be better than where you're gonna be at if you keep going that route, keep going that wicked route. I promise you, wickedness gonna come knocking right at your door. Keep being wicked, keep being evil, keep being foolish. Watch how your life turn out. You're either gonna be dead or in jail. Two things right there. You're gonna be dead in jail. I'm telling you right now. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I feel like somebody need to hear this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's why I be talking. I don't even be trying to talk, y'all. I just be feeling like somebody need to hear this. I feel like I got some freaking thugs watching me right now. I feel the spirit of thugness. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just be feeling like somebody need to hear this. Keep going down that path you're going down, bro. I don't know if I'm campaign. Keep being foolish. I promise. You're going to be like, but dang, Jay tried to warn me. Wisdom don't only come from your parents. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes your parents don't know what the freak they talking about. Sometimes a YouTuber got to speak to you, bro. Sometimes your favorite YouTuber, your favorite Twitch streamer got to wake you to freak up. Hey, man, it's your last time now. Wisdom come from anybody now. It's your last time now. How many warnings you get? You feel me? God speaks to anybody, bro. It's up to you to listen, man. You gonna listen? Or you gonna turn the blind ear?
What I have? They have cannabis on here.
What you gonna do, man? Huh?
Andre is restless with the officers.
Need some water or anything? Yeah, I would like some water because, you know, you guys gotta...
And sit your butt down, man. Hey, man, don't get up, bro. I'm telling you right now, DeAndre. You better sit your butt down, dog.
Is it okay if I walk around?
Yeah, you ain't walking around nothing, boy.
A couple steps. What you gonna do? Why you gotta do that?
Hey. He just decapitated somebody. Hey.
That's it. He's doing his job. This man's done nothing but his job.
For sure.
You need to sit back down, Sheriff, please. Didn't you just say I could pace? No, I didn't say could pace. I thought you said you had to be pants. If you could sit down in there, please.
Please.
Thank you. You mind if I pace? Is that illegal? I'm just I'm here. I'm handcuffed.
Just sit your butt down, though, bro.
Exactly. I know you don't.
You don't want that once you sit down.
If you could sit down in there, please. Thank you. Do you mind if I pace? Is that illegal? I'm here. I'm handcuffed. We don't want that. We want you to sit down. Exactly. I know you don't want that. So if you could please sit down, guys. I can't. I'm handcuffed. Yeah, you can't. You sit down. I literally can't do anything. I'm handcuffed. You need to sit down. Why are you guys scared of me for what? I'm not scared. You need to sit down. How? If I'm really sitting in your face and handcuffed, I can't do shit. You searched me.
Just let him pace. Just let him pace, bro. Just let him pace.
What you gonna do? I literally asked if I was being detained. That man said no. And then he proceeded to ask me the same question over and over and over. And I said the same thing. And again, he's just not having it because he's got an attitude problem with me.
Yeah, you kind of making me nervous. Sit your butt down.
I got an attitude problem too. I know I got one. That's why I'm not sitting down.
Yeah, it kind of make me nervous.
No, I can make you sit down, so I'm not. So do it.
What?
Do it. I said I could. Do it. I'm not going to do it. Because you're scared. Exactly. I'm handcuffed. Scared of what? Do it. You know, guy, we're not going to get into this. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Well, weren't you just being mean to me, though? I'm not being mean to you. I said you're pacing back and forth, and you said, well, set me down. And I said I could if I wanted to, but I don't want to.
He's behaving manically, pacing, and repeatedly questioning the officers. At one point, he starts to laugh and bang his head against the wall.
Don't do that. They just fucking did that. You come in here. Don't do that. Do something. That's what I'm saying. Do something.
Don't be stupid. Come here. Come here.
Don't do that.
Put him on the floor. Wrap him up.
The cops take drastic measures to restrain him from hurting himself. They keep him on the floor as he assures them he's going to get out.
Just have my folks will come get me out.
Well, we don't know your name, so...
Exactly, but my folks will be there to get me out.
Who's your folks? I know your name.
Don't worry about it.
He still refuses to tell them who he is. But it doesn't matter. The investigators from Alton come to arrest him on suspicion of Lisa's murder.
Bro, look, he look like somebody that's trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, you can look at somebody and just tell when they up to no good. I'm telling you right now. You ain't look like, I don't see no lightness on you at all. You look dark. I'm telling y'all, bro, it's a difference, bro. You can see the light in people, bro, and you can see the darkness in people. I'm telling y'all, it really is crazy, y'all. I don't know, I guess it's probably just me, because God blessed me with that. I ain't gonna lie to you. But bro, I can see the light in people, and I can see the dark in people. I can just tell, man, when somebody ain't up to no good, man. I can just look at them, bro. I can just look at you. It just be all over you. And y'all, they don't even be knowing. Y'all think y'all be hiding yourselves so well, bro. Y'all don't, bro.
They carry out a warrant.
You don't even look like you up, like
fingerprints and other samples. And at around midday the next day, June 10th, nearly 24 hours since the discovery of Lisa's body, the investigators sit down with DeAndre for an interview. But DeAndre's not talking. He refuses to give them any information, even his name, which they already know. He just keeps saying he wants to go to work, though it's not clear if he's actually employed. He also says he's dissociated and that he's once been prescribed medication by a doctor. After this, he asks for his lawyer, and the investigators comply, terminating the interview. On June 13th, DeAndre is charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, 2 counts of intentional homicide of an unborn child, a human body, offenses
baby,
relating to motor vehicles, and concealment
you
of
killed your
homicidal
baby?
death. Bond is set at $2 million.
He ain't paying that.
The case leads to a lot of emotion, including from the police chief.
What happened to 22-year-old Lisa Dodd, who had just moved to this place in Alton, is beyond irreprehensible. It is completely terrible what happened to her. Her unborn child was also killed as a result of this.
8 months, yo.
DeAndre's family, however, entreat the public to take the nuances of his circumstances into account. His stepfather, Chris Hawk, takes to YouTube to talk about it on June 16th.
I never thought I would be recording a video like this. First of all, I want to offer my condolences to the Dodd family. I cannot imagine what you must be going through. I'm not going to deny that what happened was an extreme act of evil. It was. I don't know how else to explain it. It was an act of evil. I don't know if there's a word that describes it. And over here, we are ashamed. His mom, his sister, we're all shocked. We knew he was capable of violence, but we never saw this. We've been trying to get help for him for at least 3 years.
Bro said that looked like me, bro. Y'all folks be trying to be like I don't look nothing like that, man. I'm saying folks be trying to be funny, bro. I don't look nothing like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You just trying to be funny, bro. You thought you was finna get some laughs. That's the true intention when it comes to your goofy self. You just wanted attention. That's why you highlighted your message, because you wanted them to see it. Nobody laughed. All them call you cornballs. You just wanted attention. You wanted them kids. You know, I'm pretty sure we had people like you in the classroom before. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ever had that little wannabe class clown? You know what I'm saying? See, for me, I was a class clown. See y'all, how y'all be thinking I'm funny? I've always been like this. See, I've always, you know, everybody just laugh at me. Everybody be like, you know, I wasn't class clown when it came to middle school. Word up. You feel me? So I'm like the class clown. And he want to be like Jay. Oh, but I see Jay getting these laughs, man. I see them messing with Jay. Let me go and say something. But Jay, that just look just like you, twin. That look just like you, twin. That boy looking at them laughs. That boy looking for it too. But you pathetic.
As far as longer term mental care,
built like a sack of lawn.
Told that we can't hold them unless they've done something.
He doesn't deny the horror of what DeAndre's done, but he attributes DeAndre's.
So you never highlighted it? You literally highlighted it, bro. You put it so we can see it.
Trying to do something about for years.
Pathetic, bro. Shut up. Shut up.
The system wouldn't let them.
Our system fails people with mental problems. I've grown up in an environment with mental problems. And people are kind of left on their own.
Hey, y'all chill on it, man. Y'all chill, man. Y'all chill on them.
This is the D that we knew.
Oh, that D gone, man. Oh yeah, he gone. let's not show him that. Oh, he gone, bro. He gone. That D gone. He done. He's done. Trust me, the video I just seen, oh, that D is done. I don't know what D this is, but this is demonic. Demonic. D. Oh my God. That boy named D, he's demonic. Good God almighty, dog. This is the D that we knew. Oh, that's not D. That's demonic now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened to that boy. You know what I mean? But that boy is possessed by a demon. You know what I mean? I'm going to just keep it real with you, man. You know, and it's crazy to see. We're not going to do this mental problem, man. We're not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Mental and all this, mental problems and all this, man. I'm telling y'all, I'm telling y'all, bro, it be spirits. And I'm going to get deep again. It be them spirits y'all be dealing with. I'm telling you, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, look. You get close with God, I promise you, all that mental health thing that you think you have is going to go away. It's not mental health. Y'all just call it that. I'm telling you. Y'all be naming spirits. Y'all be naming them, bro. So the mental health, you feel me? Y'all just gave it a name. I gave mental health a name. Yeah, I just gave the spirit a name, man. It's a spirit on you. It's a spirit on you, gang. Spirit of depression, the spirit of evil, the spirit of wickedness, the spirit of spirits, man. And once y'all start to understand that, bro, it's gonna transform your life, bro. You are in a spiritual battle. It is things around you, y'all, that y'all cannot see. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. We have a spiritual world, we have a physical world. That's why I say all the time, that's why when you die, when you go see your loved one in a casket, he not moving no more. The whole time we sleep, we moving. We still, you know what I'm saying? You tap me a little bit, wake up. Because you know why? The spirit then activated my physical body. But once you dead, that spirit is gone. You feel me? It's a spiritual world, bro. And I say this all the time. Every video, bro, I try to bring somebody closer to God. Every video. You know what I'm saying? Every video. I try to open somebody up, you know, when it comes to God, man. You know what I'm saying? All he needed was God, bro. That's all he needed, man. You know what I mean? That's all he needed, bro. I'm telling y'all, man.
The old pictures.
The devil just be having a field day with y'all in the brain.
The human does exist.
He a human, but we ain't judging.
Not a monster.
No.
What he did was.
No.
Is monstrous. He's not a monster. I'm not advocating that DeAndre should ever be allowed to enter civilized society again. I mean, he's obviously crossed the line there.
Yeah, I forgive Deontay, bro.
Like that. I'm just saying there's a human being here, and it's tragic. It's tragic what mental illness has done to him.
These are the early days of the case when DeAndre's only just been charged, and he's not doing well in jail. He's been refusing to come out of his cell and making threats to corrections officers.
Oh, shoot.
These included saying, "I will cut off your head." He refuses to attend his virtual court appointment on June 14th, and officers forcibly restrain him to bring him to court. These issues remain in his case. He's found mentally unfit to stand trial and undergoes treatment at a state institution until he regains competency to face the charges. At the same time, the Illinois Supreme Court rules that an unborn child cannot be considered a second murder victim for the purpose of seeking a life sentence. This impacts the sentence
that boy healed
in DeAndre's case.
That Playboy man, stop playing on me, Playboy man.
2024, he enters a guilty plea. On January 17th, 2025, he is sentenced to 60 years in prison. This includes 30 years on the murder charge, 20 on the homicide charge, and 10 on the concealment charge to be served consecutively. He'll have to serve at least 50 years before he's eligible to be released. There remain no real answers.
Hey, I'm sorry this happened to you.
Lisa.
But hey, baby, hey, look, girl, you got plenty of warnings. That's one thing I'm going to say about you, girl, bro. I'm sorry this happened to you. But girl, you got so many warnings, girl. This just isn't. I want all my women and all my men, you know what I'm saying, to learn from her situation. Bro, this could have been so avoided. I'm not going to lie to y'all, bro. This could have been avoided. You know what I mean? So many areas. You know what I mean? So I don't want to be like, it's her fault, bro. But it kind of is. You know, and I know that probably sound harsh. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to sound harsh. So if you take it as harshness, I don't give a hell. You know what I'm saying? But it can be your fault of why you die prematurely. All I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It can be your fault. Whole time you wasn't supposed to die during this time, but guess what? You wouldn't take the warning, so you died prematurely. All she had to do was cut him off. Go stay with your mama, bro. If you don't want to leave the crib, man, let him have the crib and go. And then, like I said, man, go call the cops. Stay with your mama, bro. You feel me? At least you got you with your mama. But don't just let bro just keep coming. Man, this girl was getting black eyes. Man, this man was giving this girl black eyes. Beating on her, breaking her nose. He broke her nose, bro. She went in the freaking hospital. How many signs do you need, bro? If a man will hit you, a man will kill you, bro. I don't care what nobody's saying. If a man will hit you, woman, a man will kill you. But that starts from the low self-esteem. That starts with the she don't think she's good enough. She don't think that she's worthy enough to be treated right. Like I don't know. She obviously not. She don't look at herself like she's worthy enough because it's like
there's plenty of speculation out there.
All
Jealous
you
that she's
had to
having
do
another man's baby, snapping under the stress of a failing relationship, or just finally going too far.
I don't
in a
care.
continued
Look, boy. I don't care if she had another baby on you, boy. That don't give you the right to kill her. So you ain't finna make me feel like it's just, oh, she had another baby. Oh, I get it, twin. I don't give a damn about that junk, bro. Better sit your butt down. So what, man? If she cheated on you, you better walk the freak away. I don't give a dang if that. I don't give a dang if that woman had another baby on you. Now, if she chased you with a knife, you better dead her immediately. When it gets to that right there, when it gets to that, she a crazy little. You better do what you gotta do to it. Now, some other than that, I don't give a dang what she did, bro. Better not kill her, gang. You better not put your hands on her, nothing. Walk the freak away. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a crime to cheat. Bro, she cheated on me, bro. I did it, bro, because she cheated on me, twin. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Bro, can you just listen to me right quick, twin? Like, bro, I did it because she had a baby. Bro, what would you do, bro? Man, stop trying to make her feel sorry for you, bro. Walk the freak away. You bastard. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a dang what she did, bro. You better walk the freak away, bro. You'll be a goofy even to argue with her. You arguing with a girl that had a baby on your game, bro? You a goofy, man. I can't believe you argue. When you argue, you trying to hit her side, bro.
We'll never know the truth. Lisa's family, meanwhile, continues to mourn.
We're here to announce that DeAndre Holloway was convicted and sentenced in
60
the murder
years.
of Lisa Dodd and her unborn child today to 60 years in prison. And I want to introduce Heidi, Lisa's mother and grandmother.
The sad thing about this, y'all, the hurt still don't go away, y'all. It's like, yeah, 60 years, but dang, that junk still don't go away there, y'all.
I would like to thank the many law enforcement agencies that collaborated on my daughter's case. A special thank you to Officer Wimmersberg of the Alton Police Department for his excellent work on this case. I am forever grateful for your time and wisdom.
This is a tragic outcome of a 2-year on and off again domestic violence relationship. This didn't have to end this way. My daughter should be here raising her toddler
instead of being a casualty of domestic violence. If you have a mental instability or mental illness, seek treatment and be consistent with your treatment. Understand that your condition or illness will not keep you from being held accountable for the crimes you commit. If you are in a domestic violence relationship, if someone is emotionally, mentally, or physically abusing you, make a safe plan to leave that relationship. If they continually disrespect your boundaries, make demeaning comments, and control your every movement, this is abuse. Find the resolve to leave that relationship.
Say the deserted chair.
If someone threatens to end your life, believe them.
Look, I ain't never gonna wish death on nobody, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't never gonna wish death on nobody. That's just me personally.
Say it, think it, and talk about it. They can carry out the threat. Reach out to your local, regional, or national.
No, it's up to God, bro. You feel me?
Available to assist you.
I'm all about
in
justice, but
making
it's up
a
to,
safe plan leave.
it's up to God.
Your life depends on it. It isn't easy, and it may be one of the hardest things you do, but your life is important, and you are worthy.
You said, let that be my daughter. I wouldn't care about going to hell. You a fool. You know what I'm saying? You a fool, man. You think I'm finna go to hell for my daughter, man? Let that be my daughter, bro. I wouldn't care about going to hell. Daughter gone. I ain't finna go to hell for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I had to tell you that straight up. I do not agree with you. You know what I'm saying? You going to hell for who? My daughter gone. What you gonna do? Me going to kill somebody And I used to be that fool, bro. I told you, bro. God worked with me, bro. I used to be that fool when you kill my daughter, but I'm gonna go out there and just kill everybody. Look at me being a dumb fool. I'm gonna go out here and kill everybody. What I'm gonna say? Man, he killed my daughter, so I had to go back and slide 30 days and 30 nights. Man, please don't give a F about that. You're arrested for murder. God said, vengeance is mine, man. You better give it to God, man. Better let them do their dang job, man. And like I said, if it don't happen, guess what, man? Bro, it's gonna happen. But one thing I'm not gonna do is go to jail and go to hell. Hell. I ain't finna go to hell. I ain't finna go to jail over somebody that's dead, bro. Because even if I go kill this person, guess what? Ain't gonna change the fact my daughter dead. Now my daughter dead, now I'm in jail. Who win? Nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's just about getting better, man. All y'all be on some about getting back and revenge and all that. You a dumb fool. All that getting back and revenge. You think that give you a right for murder, bro? You think God be looking at you like, yeah, man, I get it. I get it. He said, vengeance is mine, bro. You a murderer if you going out there killing for revenge. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
A life free from abuse.
You trying to hear that?
I just want to say,
if nobody ain't trying to kill you, man,
the strength that
that's wrong, man.
Lisa has exhibited in this case. Incredible strength, incredible grace in the courtroom today with her statements to the defendant.
If wickedness is not occurring around you, it's wrong.
Daughter and granddaughter, and who over years, as she said, had abused them, and is now going to face decades in prison for the crime of murder for 2 lives, not just one, the mother and the unborn child. And I just want to commend the family. They say that it's very inspirational to see the kind of strength that you've shown, and I'm sure that everyone in the courtroom experienced the same thing. I also want to say this case has a deep meaning, I think, to every mother, and there were aspects of this case related to the unborn child who died that were extremely moving. One in which, Lisa's last act, her hand was resting on a book about pregnancy. So her last thought was probably about her unborn child. And so there's a beauty there in those last moments. And I think that she's with us now.
Her mom wrote to their GoFundMe page, "This sentence brings some resolution to a heinous crime. No sentence or amount of time will bring my daughter or granddaughter back, but this sentence should ensure he's not able to hurt anyone else. As I mentioned in the previous update, any donations received will be donated to our local domestic violence resource. The GoFundMe has made $16,000 so far. And as we end this story, we leave you with a poem Lisa once shared on her Facebook page.
After a while, you learn the subtle difference between holding a hand and chaining a soul. And you learn that love doesn't mean leaning, and company doesn't mean security. And you begin to learn that kisses aren't contracts, and presents aren't promises. And you begin to accept your defeats with your head up and your eyes open, with the grace of a woman, not the grief of a child. And you learn to build all your roads on today, because tomorrow's ground is too uncertain for plans, and futures have a way of falling down in mid-flight. After a while, you learn that even sunshine burns if you get too much, so you plant your own garden and decorate your own soul, instead of waiting for someone to bring you flowers. And you learn that you really can endure, that you really are strong, and you really do have worth. And you learn and learn. With every goodbye, you learn. The end.
I wish she would have lived by that quote, man. Said, did I say that? Yeah, I did say that, man. I was a dang fool, right? You know what I'm saying? See, I can admit I was a fool saying that. See, one thing about me, I'm different from y'all. I can admit that junk. It's crazy that you said that, 'cause I actually was thinking about that. How foolish I was when I said that junk. You know what I'm saying? But that's me being a fool at that time, and I learned from foolish things that I say. Ain't perfect, man. I say foolish things sometimes, do foolish things sometimes, but I can admit my foolishness. You know what I'm saying? I bet I won't think like a fool now. I bet I won't be a fool now. I bet I won't hide my son now. No, I mean, the same mindset that I have now, not the same mindset I had a month or 2 months ago. But that's how y'all humans do though, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all judge y'all past. Never let the past go, always bringing up past. Look at who I am now. You know what I'm saying? Who I am now is who I am now. That person 2 months ago or 1 month ago was dead. That's how the past is, man. The past is dead. That's why I look at it, man. Why are you holding on to something that's not even real? It's not real. Past only real if you make it. Past ain't real, man. It's junk dead. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about getting better. That's what his life is. All about getting better. It's the reason why it's not Sunday. You know what I'm saying? It's the reason for not Monday, Tuesday. What I was trying to say, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, Saturday. It's the reason why days don't go backwards but go forwards. You know what I'm saying? Because all you could do is just think about today. F tomorrow, man. Think about today. Be present. You know, you heating on the past, man. Ain't gonna do nothing but eat you up inside. You ain't never gonna become a better person always heating on the past. The junk ain't real. The junk is dead. It's extinct. Why am I thinking about something that's not even real anymore? You know what I'm saying? Stop identifying with your worst moments, fellas. Become better.